HOA Karen demanded my Corvette keys. She claimed it was hers, then got hauled off. The sun beat down on Willow Creek Lane, a quiet suburban street where every lawn was manicured to HOA perfection. I stood in my driveway, polishing my pride and joy, a cherry red 1969 Corvette Stingray, a labor of love I'd spent years restoring. The chrome gleamed, the curves of the car a testament to my late father's dream, passed down to me. I was lost in the rhythm of wax on, wax off when Karen's shrill voice sliced through the morning calm. "That's my car," she barked, storming across the street. Her HOA clipboard clutched like a weapon. Karen, the self-appointed queen of the Willow Creek Homeowners Association, was a force of nature, 50s, blonde bob, and a glare that could curdle milk. "You've been parading my Corvette around like it's yours. Hand over the keys, now." I froze, rag in hand, staring at her. "Your Corvette? Karen, this is my car. I've got the title, the receipts, everything." My voice was calm, but my pulse wasn't. Karen had a reputation, petty fines, nosy complaints, but this was unhinged. "Lies!" she snapped, her face reddening. "My ex-husband bought that car in '69. I saw the VIN in the HOA parking log. It's mine by rights." She stepped closer, her floral perfume choking the air. I noticed neighbors peeking from windows, drawn to the spectacle. "Karen, you're mistaken," I said, stepping between her and the car. "This was my dad's. I inherited it. You want to see the paperwork? It's in the house." She laughed, a sharp, bitter sound. "Paperwork? Forged, probably. You're a thief, and I'm calling the cops." She whipped out her phone, dialing with trembling fingers. I stood there, dumbfounded, as the situation spiraled. The Corvette wasn't just a carrot, was my dad's legacy. The one thing that kept his memory alive after cancer took him. Karen's accusation felt like a knife twisting in that wound. Minutes later, a police cruiser rolled up. Officer Daniels, a no-nonsense guy with a buzz cut, stepped out. "What's the issue here?" he asked, eyeing Karen's wild gestures and my defensive stance. "He stole my car," Karen shrieked, pointing at the Corvette. "I demand you arrest him." Daniels raised an eyebrow, turning to me. "Sir, can you clarify?" I explained calmly, though my hands shook, about my dad, the restoration, the title. I offered to grab the documents. Daniels nodded, but Karen wasn't having it. "He's stalling. That's my car. I'm taking it." She lunged for the driver's door, producing a key fob from her pocket. My heart stopped. Where did she get that? Before I could react, a new voice cut in. "Hold on, Karen." It was Mrs. Delaney, the elderly widow from next door, hobbling over with her cane. She was the neighborhood's quiet observer, rarely involved in drama. "I saw your ex-husband sell that car to his father," she said, nodding at me. "Years ago, before you two split. I've got photos from the sale in my old albums." The air shifted. Karen's face paled, her mouth opening and closing like a fish. That's impossible," she stammered. Mrs. Delaney's unexpected testimony was a gut punch to Karen's claim, and the neighbors watching from their porches gasped audibly. Daniels crossed his arms. "Ma'am, where'd you get that key fob?" Karen's eyes darted, her confidence crumbling. I found it," she muttered, but her voice betrayed her. Daniels took the fob, examined it, then called for backup. Turns out Karen had a history: petty theft, fraud, even forging HOA fines to pocket the money. The fob? Stolen from a locksmith she'd bribed to make a duplicate, hoping to claim my car as her own. As the second cruiser arrived, Karen's bravado collapsed. She screamed about injustice, about her rights. But Daniels cuffed her, reading her rights as she was led to the car. The neighbors whispered, some shocked, others unsurprised. I stood by my Corvette, heart pounding, the weight of the moment sinking in. Mrs. Delaney patted my arm. "Your dad would be proud," she said softly, her eyes kind. But the victory felt hollow. Karen wasn't just a caricature of HOA tyranny, she was a woman unraveling, chasing a past she'd lost in a divorce, grasping at something to fill the void. Her desperation didn't excuse her lies, but it humanized her. I looked at the Corvette, its red paint glowing under the sun, and felt a pang. This car was my anchor, but for Karen, it was a symbol of a life she couldn't reclaim. As the cruiser drove off, Karen's silhouette slumped in the back seat. I wondered where it all went wrong for her. Greed? Loneliness? The neighbors dispersed, the drama over, but the ache lingered. I kept my car, my dad's memory, but at what cost? Karen's downfall was justice, yet it tasted bitter, like ashes on the wind. What do you think, was Karen's punishment fair? Or does desperation blur the line between right and wrong?